Home should be a sanctuary where every child feels unconditionally safe and loved. But for many, the words spoken behind closed doors are the source of their deepest pain. Statistics show that tens of thousands of children in the U.S. fall victim to emotional abuse every single year. While bruises can heal, the scars left by hurtful words often last an entire lifetime. A parent's voice becomes a child's inner critic, shaping their personality and self-worth forever. It is crucial to recognize the patterns of toxic communication before the damage becomes permanent. Understanding the weight of our words is the first step toward breaking the cycle. Here are 8 toxic things parents say that can deeply impact a child's life. 1. Attacking their physical appearance. You're too fat, you're ugly, or why is your hair like that? When a child is criticized for how they look, it plants a seed of deep physical insecurity. They begin to obsess over their body image at an age when they should be focused on playing and learning. This constant scrutiny is a primary driver for developing eating disorders and body dysmorphia later in life. Parents have the responsibility to teach children that their value isn't tied to their reflection in the mirror. If a child feels rejected by their parents' eyes, they will struggle to see beauty in themselves. 2. Questioning their every move. Why do you walk like that? Or, why can't you just act normal? Children look to their parents as the ultimate authority on what is right and wrong. Sarcastic remarks about their natural behavior make a child feel fundamentally broken. This creates adults who are hyper-aware of themselves and paralyzed by the fear of being weird. They grow up feeling like they are being watched and judged by everyone they meet. Often, what a parent calls weird is simply a child's unique personality being suppressed. 3. Expressing regret over their existence. I wish I never had you, or I regret starting a family. This is perhaps the most devastating thing a human being can hear. It tells a child that their very presence in this world is a mistake. It instills a belief that they have no right to take up space or be alive. These words strip away a child's sense of identity and are a direct trigger for depression and self-harm. A child should never have to earn their right to be wanted. It should be a given from day one. For treating the child as a financial or emotional burden, you cost me too much money, or I'm exhausted because of you. When parents complain about the cost of raising a child, the child begins to feel like a debt. They learn to hide their needs and silence their feelings just to avoid being a problem. They grow up believing that their existence is an inconvenience to the people they love most. This often leads to people-pleasing behaviors and a deep-seated fear of asking for help in adulthood. Children are not a burden. They are a responsibility that a parent chose to take on. 5. Constant comparison to others. Why can't you be more like your brother? Or look at how much better the other kids are doing. Comparison is a fast way to destroy a child's self-esteem and kill their motivation. It makes them feel like they are in a race they can never win, no matter how hard they try. Furthermore, it poisons the relationship between siblings, replacing love with resentment and jealousy. Every child deserves to be seen as an individual with their own unique path and pace. Competition belongs in sports, not in the heart of a family. 6. Using labels and name-calling. You're stupid, you're a loser, or you'll never amount to anything. These aren't just words to a child. They are labels that define their reality. If a child is told they are a failure long enough, they will eventually stop trying to succeed. Labels act as a self-fulfilling prophecy that can hold someone back for decades. A parent's job is to fuel a child's potential, not to extinguish it with insults. The words you use to describe your child today will become their inner monologue tomorrow. 7. Threats of abandonment. I'm going to leave and you'll never see me again, or I'll just disappear one day. For a child, The fear of being left alone is the ultimate psychological trauma. Threatening to leave creates a deep-seated anxiety that follows them into every future relationship. They grow into adults who are unable to trust others, constantly waiting for the person they love to walk out. Stability and security are the foundations of a healthy childhood. Threats of leaving tear that foundation down. 8. Making empty promises. I promise, we'll go there next time, or I'll buy you that if you behave, with no intention of doing so. When a parent repeatedly breaks their word, the child's world becomes an unpredictable place. It teaches them that promises are meaningless, and that even the people closest to them cannot be trusted. This betrayal of trust leads to a lifetime of cynicism and difficulty forming deep connections. Integrity starts at home, and a parent's word should be their child's strongest anchor. Conclusion: words may not leave physical bruises, but they shape the human soul. Childhood is the blueprint for everything we become as adults. The way we speak to the next generation will determine the health of our future society. If you've heard these things in your past, know that those words do not define who you are. Healing is a journey, and recognizing the damage is the first step toward a better life. If this message resonated with you, share it to help raise awareness for a healthier future. Thank you for spending your time with us today.